Howdy, y'all. So on the next episode of Ricky's Big World, we gonna spill all the tea.
Is it an audio book?
It's a romance. It's like a
A book.
like
Oh, it's a slip.
fae kind of thing.
A what?
A romance fae novel series.
Hey,
Fae, like
fairies?
yeah, but they're
The
not.
flying?
No, they don't fly.
Oh, they don't fly.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are like min-sized, like 6-7 min-sized fairies.
Back in the pizza world caverns, behind the test ovens, and in reality next to the bathrooms, it's Ricky's Big World.
Hey, and welcome to another edition. Welcome to another episode of Ricky's Big World, full of fools and drama. How about that? There you go.
That's for sure.
All right, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, first off, I heard from a little birdie we might get food this episode.
We might get food this episode.
Yeah, I'm just saying. As we stare at the birdie.
Please, sir, may we have some food?
That was
Food. I want food. Thank you so much. Because I'm nothing but skin and bones over here. Hey, lost weight, damn it. Okay, just a little bit.
No, you
Not a lot.
you look good.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. Just dismissed me like that.
Who did?
Oh, that was so cute. So we're, for people that don't know, we're doing our soft opening right now, and like a lot of like, it's really not a schlick. Like our customers, we get to know them. They're like family, and so somebody just walked in and was like, "Are you guys open? Oh my god, you've made my whole day."
Made my whole day.
I know, it's just so cute.
All right.
So a few episodes ago, we talked about, you know, how you're a actor, Mr. Ricky, and it got me thinking.
The actor, Mr. Ricky.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And it got me thinking about binge-worthy TV you watch. I'm curious, like, what are you watching right now? What do the rest of us need to be watching right now?
Oh, I don't. Majority of people ain't gonna want to see what I see. You know what's funny though? A lot of people, like, when I tell them this, they're like, "No way, you watch that?" I respect anime
I love that though.
because I want to do, as part of my voiceover stuff, I actually want to do anime characters because I think some of them are just phenomenal to do. Now, one of the ones that I was binge watching was Castlevania. That's based off the video game.
Very cool.
And that was a cool show. Now, besides, let's put that to the side. Electric State.
Okay.
That's got Millie Bobby Brown in it, who she doesn't like.
I didn't say that. I love her in Stranger Things.
One Trick Horse, a pony, that's what she called him.
Oh my gosh.
And
look at you exposing me.
I am. You're
we
rude.
have off mic.
It don't matter. You still said it. You still said it. I'm just trying to say you still said it.
Oh my gosh. I can't have any secrets.
Yes, you can. Just that. That's
okay, family. Remember a few episodes ago when we asked you to subscribe because we said we're so real and these are real conversations?
And I'm really telling you.
Look at he's really spilling my tea.
Hey, whatever. But the point is, though, she don't like Millie Bobby Brown because she calls her One Trick Pony. So it has her in it from Stranger Things, and it also has Chris Pratt. If you haven't seen it, I loved it because it was based in the 90s, I think, and there are like robots around, and robots have gotten rights and everything else, but they're not like
the robots have rights.
the robots have rights.
You know what? I'd be interested because you watch it. Because robots have rights, I'd be interested in giving it a try.
Give it a try. It's very comedic. That's the beauty of it. It's comedy. And what it is, and I don't want to spill too much of it, but there was a war that happened, and so then the robots got stripped of their rights. It's crazy, but they're not the slick Honda robots or something from iRobot. And like they're junk robots.
Okay.
Right, and it's really cool movie. I thought it was a series, but it's a movie.
Oh, okay.
So, Electric State on Hulu or Netflix?
It's important to know the difference now because there's so many providers. It's hard to know. Sometimes I Google and I'm like, where do I watch this?
There it is.
Oh, it is Netflix.
Yeah, so it's Netflix.
Okay.
So it's if you can even see that, it's pretty cool. A TV show. I really liked it.
Nice.
So we have been watching game shows too.
Really quick
Yeah.
before you move on, because you said you like anime.
I do like anime.
Are you like into Avatar and that? Did you like the live action version
The
of
movie
Avatar?
I liked the first one. It was too long for my taste.
The series was too long.
The movie.
Well, it's a series
No, I
on
thought
Netflix.
no. I'm talking the movie that came out. The original movie. I haven't seen the series. The one in the movie, Sigourney Weaver played in it.
No,
Yes, she did. She was one of the avatars.
no, not that Avatar. The anime.
Oh,
Avatar.
you talk about the little boy.
Little boy.
Yeah,
I was like, wait. I was trying to figure it out.
no, Avatar.
There's too many.
I did like that.
Yeah,
I haven't.
because that came out on Netflix, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That was a good one too. I like that.
I was just wondering because that's anime.
I like that. But I do the live action one. I think they do a decent job. There's a lot of people out there is like, nah, I don't like it.
I liked it. I like the cartoon as well, but I also enjoyed the live action.
Well, see, that's the problem. We have so many platforms. So I'll watch something, I forget what platform it's on.
Yeah.
You got Prime with Max.
Well, then you have Max on its own, and then
you got
Peacock and Paramount and Apple and Netflix and
I don't have Apple,
Prime and
which now
Can't even-
it's cheaper to get cable than to get all these damn platforms.
I know.
And Netflix is going up again, and so I'm like, I'm about to get rid of that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of. So anyway, game shows. We're watching The Floor with Rob Lowe as the host.
What's that about?
So they got you stand on this floor, and there's like I forgot how many contestants. It's a lot of contestants. They all stand on the floor on the square, their own square, and then they have to go up on stage with Rob Lowe, and you have categories, and you pick the specialty. Like there might be somebody who's a specialist in cooking. Somebody may be a specialist some weird things like Beanie Babies, whatever. So you go up there and you challenge someone else. The room picks people as a randomizer. And it goes, boop, 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 floor lights up, and it picks somebody randomly.
Oh my goodness.
Then they go up there and you're standing face to face. And all of a sudden these images come up. Let's say your category is pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your category, but then you're challenging someone who's not in your category. So then y'all battle out. Whoever wins, you get their square.
Okay.
And then they go home. So here you got your square, and all of a sudden the next square lights up because you can only battle people who are surrounding you when you want.
Yeah.
If you go back 2 squares, it's a little complicated, but it's not. So there's one guy on there who gets on my last nerve. You saw Stranger Things, right?
And it's not Millie Bobby Brown. Sorry.
Do you remember in Stranger Things where I forgot which episode it was, where what's his name goes and works for the ice cream shop?
Yeah.
And they wore that ridiculous.
The one where they're in the mall?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That costume they wore?
Yeah.
This grown man is wearing that. And he's an actor, evidently. He used to be on some show years ago when he was young, a lot younger. And it's a very personality driven show.
Oh, okay.
But he is obnoxious with it.
Okay.
Because he stands there and he's got to tell you what being an actor is like, and and this and that. He's pissing people off.
Yeah.
So he has the biggest squares. He has 20-something squares so far, and people are battling him to get that space.
Yeah.
So, but in the meantime, there's a process where you can actually win like $20,000 here, $20,000 there. He's already accumulated $100,000 just by this one simple thing.
Oh my goodness.
And then you can win the big prize. It's a really cool game.
Yeah. And you said who's the host?
Rob Lowe.
How does he do with that? Because I'm a big Rob Lowe fan. I mean, I've seen.
You're a big Rob Lowe fan. You didn't know about the show?
No, I didn't. But I've seen like all of his movies and stuff like that. And I heard him do the podcast on man. Oh, what's that podcast that Tom Segura and him do?
I have no idea.
Oh gosh, I can't remember it. Anyways, I heard him on there. It was such a great podcast to hear about like him growing up and what it was like being in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff
Part
like
of
that.
Brad Pack.
Yeah, like it was.
Did
crazy.
you watch that documentary, Brad? About the Brad Pack?
I haven't.
Oh, that was so good. And he gets in touch with like Ali Sheely and everybody else, and they just talk about the bad experiences they had as part of Brad Pack.
That's crazy.
It's really good.
It got
It's
a little
getting
distracting
busy around here.
in here. There's a line to the door. So
So
that's why Ricky,
she's like squirrel.
yeah, that's why Ricky and I keep looking around.
So, Rob Lowe, he gets out there, he talks, he's like, doing his things, and he's explaining what has to happen during the battle and everything else. Then he walks off stage, and then they battle.
Okay.
Watch an episode of it.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
Because it's not like you have to go back to the very first show to get to know what's going on.
What's going on?
You can get right there at the next episode.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's super interesting.
So that's one show. Next Level Chef. We watch that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Hell's Kitchen and Master Chef watcher. I love those shows.
Yeah, I think food shows are just fun.
Nailed It is pretty good. I like watching that.
Oh, I do too. Nailed it. My kids love that show. Or is it Cake? Sawyer likes that one.
The fake cake, the real cake. Nailed It is great. But if you watch Nikki and other things, she's raw. She's raw.
Really?
Yeah. So she's all nice and sweet on that show. But you see her in other things. Oh, no.
It's not that. Interesting.
No. There was another show called Ugliest House in America.
I have not seen that.
Did you ever watch that? What's that TV show? Good Girls. I think it's called Good Girls.
Mm-hmm.
The three women, the three moms, and they become money launderers. And one of the women, oh my God, I can't remember her name. She's the host of this show. And they sent out invitation for people to send them the ugliest house that they own. And then they actually go to the ugly house to look at it live on camera. And then they go back and they pick which one's which based off these different categories.
Yeah.
Like, is it ugly this way? What's going on this way?
What's the price for it? Anything or?
I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a while, but
what a good and bad thing. Like, you're on TV because your home is ugly, but also you win some money. So I guess there's that.
One house was shaped like a pyramid. And
it was shaped like
it was shaped. I mean, it was shaped like a pyramid. And all right, and you get what they do is they do it by region. Right. So it could be Southern, Midwest, and all that.
Yeah.
And then so she travels to different states and then rates each one area the ugliest house. And then those out of the four, they choose which one is the champion for that episode. And there are some horrible houses out there.
I bet.
There's one that would look like a castle, but it was like terribly done. It was horrible.
A terrible. I'm gonna have to watch this because I'm kind of I was gonna say what. See, that's the problem. There's so many.
There's so many. And it seems
my
like
number one Googled thing is like what network is showing this, or where do I watch?
Ugliest House in America. Here we go. That's HGTV.
Oh, okay.
Show. Retta. That's her name, Retta.
Retta.
And when you see Retta, you'll. This episode started playing. Oops.
You're like, no. Oh, okay.
She's on the left,
yep.
right? So Retta.
Yeah. What else is she on? Oh, she was in.
It's like Good Girls, I think it was.
Yeah, but she's in something else that I've seen. And I can't put my
Well, you know what? I'm going to look up her IMDb page.
Oh.
And
I know somebody else who has an IMDb page.
Stop. Don't say nothing.
Mr. Ricky.
She was in Parks and Recreation.
That's what it was. I love Parks and Recreation. It's one of my favorite shows.
I need to tell you about an audition I did. She's done an episode on Elizabeth. That's a good show. Yeah, she's been Good Girls. That is the name of the show. She played Ruby Hill.
But it was Parks and Rec, I was thinking.
Oh, she voiced DuckTales in 2021 as Harps. All right, so I did an audition, talking about shows. I did an audition for Don't Forget the Lyrics.
I do know that show.
And who's hosted by Niecy Nash,
Yeah.
who was in that show Claws, which was phenomenal. I love that TV show. I binge watched that one.
Claws.
Claws is about it's in Louisiana, and at first I thought it was one of these like reality shows about hair salons or nail salons.
Yeah.
It's not. So Claws is about a nail salon that's a money laundering place, as well as a doctor's office, and it's raw now, family. It's got some cussing in it, some situations, and it deals with the mafia and everything else, but you laugh yourself silly because of certain scenes and all that. So it was good. We binge watched that mess. All right, so Niecy Nash hosts Don't Forget the Lyrics. So I got an audition to do it, and what first thing they do is they call you up, so they do a phone interview with you, and you have to sing happy birthday to them, but you also have to have this personality, outgoing personality.
Yeah.
So I did it. I sung happy birthday. I passed to go to the Zoom meeting. All right. So second audition, you have to stand there and you have to hear the music and you have to dance and react to it and all that. And then as you know, with Don't Forget the Lyrics, they play a part of the song, then they cancel it out, and then you have to replace the words. You have to sing the words. I didn't get a single one.
Not one?
But they put me through to the third round because they love the personality.
Yeah.
So I went to the third round, Zoom that same day. I had one at 3 o'clock, another one at 5 o'clock. So I go and do that. I think I got 3 out of the 10. I wouldn't have won no money. I got 3 out of the 10. But they were playing like newer songs that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I like 70s, 80s.
Well, also,
some
and like
90s.
you do a radio station that plays that type of
60s
music
through
too.
90s.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm used to that. So they're playing the stuff from Rihanna. I like Rihanna, but some new stuff.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, "Oh, man, we love your personality and all that. You got 3 right. So we'll get in touch with you." Ain't never heard from him.
Oh.
That's all right, because you know what? I'm sad because they were filming in Ireland.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool. So because first thing I want to know, do you have a passport? Yes. Are you free to go this date? I think it was like April 11th. And we'll get in touch with you, blah, blah, blah. I didn't get it.
Oh.
So bubbly doesn't count everywhere.
I guess so.
I was raw too, because I was up there. I was like, why do you want to be on the show? I said, because Daddy got new legs to buy.
That's so funny.
Daddy got new legs to buy. I said, do you understand how much these legs cost? $90,000. I need some money. So let's go. So that got me through.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, this is great. So
anything else you watching besides?
well, what about you?
Game shows?
You in my business. What about you?
Well, we talked about this a couple episodes ago, but I mean, the main one. Well, there's 2 main ones that I think I've binge watched recently, and the first one is C. So it's SCE.
Hold on, I gotta look C up because I don't know if I know that one.
And it's about a virus that
Oh, wait a minute.
takes away people's
That's right.
eyesight.
Jason Mayonnaise is in it.
Yes, yeah.
Man, I don't want to see that.
I know, but it's really good. And it takes away everybody's eyesight. It happens in the future, and it's about that. And it's very kind of Games of Thrones. What did you say earlier? Risky. It's a riskier show, so there's some stuff going on in there. But it's really good.
It's a booty show.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not PG.
In the far future, humankind has lost its sense of sight. The father of twins who are born with the mystic ability to see must protect his tribe against a threatened queen. Okay.
It's really good. And to be fair, I'm just in the beginning of season 2. But
Oh, it's on Apple TV?
yes, yeah.
Oh,
We binge watched season 1. It was so good. The other one, Ted Lasso. was probably another one.
I had an
I'd
audition
watch.
for that too.
Really? They're doing
I didn't
they're
do
doing a season 4 that's coming out.
Mm.
And it wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to end like where it did, and I guess they're
Well, it looks like there's
Back up.
24 episodes. I don't know. I don't know. Season 1 had 8 episodes. Okay, now I see now. So let me say. So everybody's blind
everybody's blind.
except for these 2 kids or twins who can see,
Yeah.
and that's supposed to be mystical powers.
It makes more sense when you watch it. Because it takes so far into the future that this is very rare. It's been hundreds of years.
And everything is a monarchy, so we have a queen.
Yeah.
Is this in the United States?
There's multiple monarchies in the United States. Yes, it does take place.
Please don't tell me Alabama got a king.
It does take place along, from what I can tell, because I'm just into season 2, around the Mississippi, kind of.
Lord, I can just hear that southern accent now when they're approaching the king or queen. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
There's no southern.
Everybody staying for the king, y'all.
There's no southern stuff. We're more like tribes.
Where's that seafood bowl?
It's more like a tribal thing. So there's small tribes out in areas.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. That sounds
I actually
binge
think you'll
worthy.
like it regardless of the Jason.
My mayonnaise, Jason. Well, problem is I don't have Apple TV and I don't want it.
Well, we're gonna have to fix that. You need to watch.
Let me back that up. I want it, but I'm paying too much for everything else. So I got to get rid of one to keep that.
Yeah.
I to get that one
Um.
because it has gotten to the point where cable is cheaper.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. Like I said, Ted Lasso, I think was the last one, and then I think the one before.
I never seen Ted Lasso.
You would love that. I mean, it's about a coach.
Well, it depends on who's in it too. I don't like everybody.
I think you would like the concept of the show. It's funny. It's a comedy show, and it's got a good warm heart feeling to it.
Well, here's my problem. I like to retro and go back to old episodes of old other shows.
Yeah.
Like Jennifer got me into Gilmore Girls, so I started watching that.
My kids and I watch I Love Lucy and the Brady Bunch.
Carol Burnett show.
Oh, I love that. That'd be cool.
So I go back and watch a lot of that too. Newer shows, it all depends. Like the show you're talking about, C.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Is
It's hard for me to
I like
find newer shows, especially since like I really loved Game of Thrones,
mm-hmm.
and besides the last season, but you know, like that kind of show.
You
was
didn't like the
very-
last season?
No, it was horrible.
It was bad.
I was gonna say I don't think
ending-
there's a person alive that thinks the last season of Game of Thrones was good or did it justice at all. It was horrible.
I think they were so.
They didn't have an ending because the book hadn't been written. So there's that.
Well, have you
Still not written.
watched is it House of Dragons?
No,
It's supposed to be a conclusion of that,
I just
or next whatever. I haven't watched it yet because I watched the very first episode. I did watch that, and I saw where the king or somebody, the father, I forgot, was trying to send his daughter to the king to do things.
Oh.
And I said, I don't want to see this.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that. So I quit watching it.
like Penguin is another one that kind of gave me like really good vibes. Like I really liked Penguin. Did you watch that?
Oh no, I haven't watched it, but I heard it was pretty good.
It was.
Because who was it? Was it Colin Farrell?
It was. And you cannot tell that that's him. Not
I
the
did not
slightest.
know. Yeah.
He did phenomenal in that.
I'm trying to sign into Hulu to see if I see. Crap.
I'm
Never
trying to
mind.
think what else. I don't know. I'm into shows that are like complex. I don't like shows that are kind of like everything else.
Well, TV shows have gotten so, and movies have gotten so boring.
I know.
lately.
Well, especially movies are. Everything is just a remake at this point, and I'm just kind of over it. I think that was.
Exactly.
I think the Snow White being released was a huge interesting moment.
I haven't seen that new one yet. I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Like it's too woke.
Well, it was. Well, and I think a lot of it had to do with the main actress and the part that she played in promoting or not promoting that movie. But I do think it was way too woke, and I think that there was way too much controversy around the Seven Dwarfs and them going in to redo that after
Okay,
the fact.
I'll say this. As somebody with, prosthetic legs, when I see a film like Skyscraper with Dwayne Johnson, he played a leg amputee
Yeah.
that a real leg amputee could have played.
Yeah.
But because it's Dwayne Johnson or The Rock, then they chose him to do it. And I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
So when it came to Snow White, I agree. I think they're the ones that should represent
That community.
that community. And so the fact that they digitized the whole thing.
Well, they
make the
did that
CGI
after the fact. That was the second production of that. Originally, it wasn't done.
Oh, really?
No, they were completely different the first round. That was
Really?
the second round that they had done.
Do you know why they changed? So was the
Because of the
first round.
controversy around it.
Wait a minute. Was the first one live action or live people, or was the first? Or,
I believe it was.
and then they
to an
digitized the
extent.
second one.
Correct.
I don't want to watch it then.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
Did you
And
watch
people can fact check me in the comments if they want. No, I didn't watch it. I don't really have a desire to see it. To be honest, like I'm not one for the remake live action stuff. I think the last
Lion King they never should have done.
one I watched I think was Beauty and the Beast, and I thought that one did okay.
But when you start getting into, well, let's remake this because it might offend somebody.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
get offended.
I think
I get offended all the time,
movie
but it don't bother me.
is like that though right now.
Do what?
The entire movie industry is like that right
I
now.
think it's starting to turn back though, because people are tired of it.
Well, right now, a lot. So talking about binge-worthy TV shows, a lot of BookTok is really huge on TikTok right now, and a lot of books or book series are being picked up by Hulu, Netflix, and Prime because that's where the audience is right now. So I know ACOTAR, which is a really big series right now in BookTok, that's being picked up.
What's it called?
ACOTAR, so it's A Court of Rose and Thorn of Court. I can see the acronym. But yeah.
So what's it about?
It's
Is it an audio?
it's a romance. It's like a
A
romance.
book.
Like
Oh, it's a slip.
fae kind of thing.
A what?
A romance fae novel series.
Hey,
Fae, like
fairies?
yeah, but they're
The
not.
flying?
No, they don't fly.
Oh, they don't fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are like min-sized, like 6-7 min-sized fairies. They're fae. It's a different vibe.
I just hit a TV show one time. I don't know if it's on the WB or the CN, whatever they call it. And it was about fairies. Of course, grown size. Like the ones that were in True Lies. Not True Lies, True Blood.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they like.
So that's kind of how these are as well. But I know ACOTAR is one that's doing it. I think they're doing Throne of Glass is another series that got picked up. And there's another big series I'm missing. Yeah, that's a great novel.
You read?
I do. I read ridiculously.
How do you have time?
Nick buys me about 2 books a week.
Like physical books or
Physical
Kindle?
books. I don't like Kindle. I'm a weirdo. I like owning it. I like feeling it. And some people
touch it.
Some people
Smell it as it smells. Oh God, that book smells so good.
Some people on BookTok are very particular. Like they don't like their binds broken or creases and stuff. But I like to love my books. So like, and anybody listening to this who isn't like this, I'm so sorry and I apologize.
Why you apologize? Don't apologize
I
for
binge
being
my
yourself.
books and I love all my books. And
Do you dog tag? The corners.
I do.
I do that too.
I do.
I know there's some people out there that lose their mind.
Like when you look at my library, I want you to look at it and see that it was loved. Like I loved those books.
Do you write in the corners?
I don't.
I do. I write on there
If
how I
it's
feel.
really important, I would write. I'm not one of those. There's a whole genre of BookTok people that annotate books, and I can't do that. And I'm talking, they have special paper, they have special highlighters, everything. Like a certain topic in the book is a certain color.
I can't do that.
It's a big
I ain't got time for that.
But
I want to read the book and get into it.
But they're starting to pick up these really popular books on BookTok now and make them into these series because, that's what's popular.
What's BookTok?
So TikTok, when you're on TikTok, there's certain things like when you're going through and you end up on a certain side of TikTok. So if you're seeing a lot of books and book reviewers and book things like that, you're on BookTok. If you're seeing a lot of mom stuff, Mom's talking about kids stuff, you're on MomTok. That's a whole other thing, and we could talk about the secret lives of Mormon wives.
Is there like Let's Talk? Because I love to see that one.
There's a whole series now out on Hulu, I believe, and it's Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and they are Mormon moms that came off MomTok from TikTok.
Kind of like Big Love. Did you ever watch that show?
I did not.
Big Love was on HBO, and we binge watched that. In fact, one of the wives, the actress who plays one of the wives in Big Love, also played Snow White in the TV series.
Oh.
The
Once Upon a
Time TV show. So she played Snow White in that, and then she went on to other things. Great actress, but
so
I don't have the energy for multiple wives.
Side question: when you're on TikTok, what are all the TikToks you see? I'm trying to see
cooking
what side.
Is a lot.
So you're on cook. Okay, so it's like
cooking or fights. I love the.
You're on fights.
I'm on FightTok. I saw one today where somebody was, they were at Disney and they recorded these two dudes and they were fighting at Disney, and I thought the only thing I could think of was Chip and Dale chipmunks. They look just like Chip and Dale chipmunks.
Just like it.
And the way they were doing it, like.
All right. So now we know what side of TikTok you're on.
Well, I tell you what. Let me since we're talking about TikTok, let me turn the volume down so nothing raises up. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go check out TikTok right now, and let's see. Got too much on my phone.
But back to what we were talking about. I'm kind of glad that they're getting some fresh stories in.
All right, so that came up on my TikTok. First,
is there a fight?
I don't know.
Oh, it's food.
It's food.
Oh, you like food? Yeah.
Well, I show a lot of. What the hell is that? A pigeon wing? Something?
Is that not something you normally eat?
More food?
It's food. So it's a lot of food on your TikTok.
Well, I also post a lot of food too.
And you'll see in the hashtags, you'll see like food talk or things like that. That's kind of how you know what side you're on.
Did you see my pork loin one?
That looks good.
Bacon wrap.
You're making me hungry. We need food. Next episode, I promise.
Next episode, I make a. Here's one I make steak.
Okay, I'm hungry.
See, I do have a TikTok, and it's Ricky.Bionic.
I was going to say, we can link it below.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, I think we should.
I don't have a lot of. Here's the thing. I don't do TikTok for followers like a lot of people do. I don't care nothing about that. I just, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Every now and then I might do something and post it on there, but that's about it. So I'm not looking for followers or people to like the damn thing. It's just fun.
It's fun.
I like it.
Like this.
This ain't so much fun.
Oh, okay. Well, subscribe anyways.
We would love for you to subscribe. And I said that in other episodes too, that it really helps the disabled community when you subscribe to show the representation. So I would love for that. So thank you so much for do.
Kind of came full circle with our Snow White talk, didn't it?
What the what?
I said it came. It's so loud in here now.
The Snow White. Well, I feel like my voice is does it sound low to you?
A little bit.
But we don't have our headphones on. I didn't bring headphones with me.
Again, it's all right.
I got my earbuds.
I'm going to buy a pair and keep one here for you just in case next time.
Next time we might do Zoom. We'll see. I don't know if the drive up here is worth it.
That's what you said last time. And look, here you are. I don't believe
here
you
I am.
anymore. I don't believe you anymore.
You said you don't need me anymore.
I said I don't believe you.
Oh, okay.
Besides, you don't come up here just for us.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you come up here for us, but like you're busy visiting with friends, going around.
No, I'm not.
You didn't see any friends?
I saw Jeff.
That's a friend?
Maybe. I'm surprised he didn't come here for lunch today. So, but
it's still lunchtime. He might still make his way over.
Well, a lot of times Jeff has to take cars back to customers or whatever it is. So, yeah, you're right. It may be just something simple as that. So,
but you come up here and visit too?
Not a lot. I mean, yeah, but see, most of the time I'm here all day long because she has me shackled. You don't see it, but there is a chain to my prosthetic leg. I can take the prosthetic leg off, but I'll be hopping around, and that ain't pretty. So, hop on one leg. I ain't full of it.
You are.
I ain't full of it. Y'all hear that? Clank, 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 clank.
Well, we didn't chain you to anything. We just took off your legs. I don't need chain.
I was at the airport one time. I know we were talking about movies and books and all this stuff. I was at the airport one time, and I told the man, because when you have prosthetic legs, they do bomb tests on you. So they take the swab and they go all the way down the leg, up and everything else. I said, "Do you want me to just take the leg off and give it to you?" "Oh, no, sir. No, sir. You're fine. We don't have to do that." I'm like, "It'll be just easier for me to just give you the damn leg." He's like, no, sir. I said, "But you're going to touch all over me and fill me up, but you don't want my leg." He's like, "No, it's fine." He said, "Just the fact that you're offering it," he says, "that's fine." So I've had to deal with that. I was actually at a movie theater one time, and a movie theater person told me, "Well, sir, I don't think that you're going to be comfortable here with our seats because they're not, what do you say? They're not going to be approved for people like you."
Ooh.
And I don't get offended.
Yeah, but still bad verbiage. You could have it any other way.
What mean people like me? And he was like, "Well, you're not in a wheelchair. We have wheelchair space. The chairs might not be." So I think it was more out of concern, but it was just
the way, like the verbiage.
I said, "Can I just have my popcorn and drink and my damn ticket?" And I ain't thought about that person in a long, long time until today. So it's not a big deal. So there it is. But getting back to movies again. And we were talking about the woke thing. Leave your sensitivity at home. Please, just shut up. Everything does not have to offend you. You know what I mean? If somebody says a certain word, you give that word power, not the word itself.
Yeah, you're all about energy.
And it drives me nuts when somebody's like, "Oh, I can't believe they said that word." Okay, if a word hurts your feelings, you got more problems than you realize if that's what does it. What's that sticks and stones might break my bones, but words don't hurt me? Come on. Grow a backbone. Quit letting people what this dictates to you. Now, you come at me with a baseball bat or you touch me, that's a whole different story. I'm going to jail, and I got bail money in my underwear drawer, so we good.
And I got bail money
in my underwear drawer. Ain't nobody touching that.
Fair enough.
I'm going to leave a pair got streaks on it just in case.
Well, I think the important thing is the fam has some new ideas of things to watch.
Yeah, there's more things, but Claws, I'm telling you. I think it came out last year. That was a good show. And Niecy Nash was fantastic in it. So, Niecy, if you're watching this, love you, girl.
I love that.
All right, so that's the end of this episode. I'm tired of these people already. So, look here. We'll leave the light on and the door open for you. If you got a good movie, let us know what you think. Because maybe I haven't seen anything. Because I don't want to sit around watching movies all day. I ain't got that kind of time.
Fair enough.
I don't even watch my own.
That's true.
So there it is. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.